Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
Now, if you've been on the internet these last couple months, this term YN has been flowing around a lot, and it basically stands for another version of a crash out, just a younger version. And when I heard this term, it got me thinking, there's a lot of YNs in animes, and I'm here to figure out who's the biggest YN. Alright, first up, we got the King Von of the Naruto universe, Gaara. Now, growing up, when I was watching Naruto, this nigga Gaara is a certified crash out. He didn't give a fuck who you were. He didn't even give a fuck if you were his teammate, if you were his acquaintance, if you were another ninja at another village. He did not give a fuck. He gonna murk you on sight. This nigga just had a lot of pent up anger inside of him, and he was ready to release it on anybody in front of him. We literally saw this guy beat Rock Lee in the tournament, and as he beat him, he still tried to kill this nigga Rock Lee while he's on the floor. Luckily, Mike Guy stepped up and stopped him right in time, and this nigga Gaara was not done. As Rock Lee is in the hospital healing from his injuries, this nigga Gaara pulls up on him again while he's unconscious in the hospital and tries to kill him once again. Luckily, this time Naruto and Shikamaru was there. Like, I don't know what's wrong with this nigga Gaara, but he must have another part of his brain activated where he just wants to murder everybody that he sees. He did not give a fuck. Like, he literally beat this guy Rock Lee, but yet he still pulls up on him while he's in the hospital wanting to kill him. And it's not done there. There was this one time where Gaara was fighting these 3 rain ninjas, and these rain ninjas were trying to do anything to attack him. They didn't know this nigga was a young crash out. They hit him with some rain needle attack, but this nigga Gaara, all that did was piss him off. He murked all 3 of them in a matter of seconds. Like, when I saw that, I knew that this nigga Gaara is the biggest YN of the Naruto verse. Alright, next up we got arguably the biggest YN in my opinion. We got this nigga Kid Buu. Now, if you watch Dragon Ball Z, you will know what I say when I say this guy is arguably the biggest YN. He did not give a fuck what is in front of him, who is in front of him, who he might injure, who he might kill. He did not give a fuck. When he's in this form, all he cares about is killing people. He wants to see dead bodies. This nigga was a certified crash out. There was a period when he first turned into Kid Buu. There was niggas around him panicking, be like, oh my god, he's in this form now, run. Goku and Vegeta, they don't know what's going on. They just see this nigga transform again, and they're just confused. They're like, he turned into a kid now. He's probably weaker. So this nigga Kid Buu is about to charge up a blast, but Vegeta pulls up on him saying, yo, run a fade before you throw this blast. That nigga Kid Buu looks at him, smiles. He does not give a fuck. Charged up that blast and threw it at Goku and Vegeta. Luckily, they got out of there and they saved themselves. What was wrong with this nigga? He didn't even want to run a one-on-one fade. He instantly wanted to kill him. He didn't want to waste no time with these niggas. And you got another moment where this nigga Kid Buu literally pulls up to the DBZ heaven, pulls up there and beats everyone's ass that's already dead. Imagine dying. You're in heaven now. You're chilling. You're like, okay, no one's gonna bother me now. I can live a nice and happy life. And you got this demon Kid Buu pulls up on you and beats your ass. So as he's beating everyone's ass in this heaven verse, you got Krillin trying to stop him, but you know what's, Krillin ain't that strong. He getting his ass whooped left and right. He getting bounced around like a basketball. After he's done beating Krillin's ass, this nigga is planning on blowing up the entire planet. But luckily Goku and Vegeta pull up just in time and they save everybody from dying once again. Like, I don't even know where these niggas gonna go. They're already dead. If they die once again, where the hell they gonna go? Hell this time? Like, this nigga Kid Buu was a certified crash out. He didn't even give a fuck what's going on, and we literally saw it. He pulled up on dead people wanting to beat their ass again. Alright, the next person we got, even though he's not young, we had to throw him on this list because he is a certified crash out and he's a certified YN. We got Blackbeard. Now, Blackbeard is literally the definition of a crash out and a YN. This nigga is shiesty as fuck. He will take anyone's powers, anyone's devil fruits. If he wants it, is his. He don't give a fuck. And I'm gonna talk about this one moment in particular. Marineford, when he pulls up on Whitebeard. So Whitebeard is standing here half dead, got holes in his chest. He got one foot in the casket already, and this nigga Blackbeard pulls up in the nick of time, and he thinks this is a perfect moment to catch a body and steal his powers. And that's exactly what he does. He starts piecing up this half dead Whitebeard, but Whitebeard, even though he got holes in his chest, this nigga's still strong. He ends up pinning Blackbeard down and is about to hit him with the craziest punch in the world. But this nigga Blackbeard does the worst thing you could possibly do. He resorts to upping his pole and he shoots Whitebeard. And when he does that, he's not even done. Yeah, he shot Whitebeard now. He calls his other YNs to pull up and they start spraying this nigga Whitebeard. So now this nigga Whitebeard got 30 holes in his chest. And at that point, it's over. Whitebeard is dead and Blackbeard takes his powers. Now, when I saw that, he had to go on the YN list because he didn't even want to run a fair fade with this nigga Whitebeard. When he tried to run the fair fade with this nigga Whitebeard, he got pieced up. So he resorted on upping the pole. So by definition, that nigga's a YN. And before I get to the final YN, I want to throw an honorable mention on this list, and we only got one for today, and it's this nigga Killua. Now, I was about to throw Killua on this list, but as the more I was thinking, he's not that much of a YN, because in the beginning of the anime, he was a YN. We saw it during the Hunter exams when he took that nigga's heart, but as the show kept going on, and as he kept progressing, he became less of a YN and more of a civilized person. So that's why I will not throw him on this list. But he does deserve an honorable mention because of how he's acted in the beginning of Hunter x Hunter. That nigga was a certified crash out. But now, let's get into the final YN. Now, we got the final YN. The biggest crash out, in my opinion, is this nigga Thorfinn. And I know you're thinking, not this older version of Thorfinn where he chose peace now, can barely hurt a fly. I'm talking about the young Thorfinn. This nigga was a straight demon. Now, if y'all don't know who Thorfinn is, basically, he watched his father get killed by this crew, and this nigga, at the age of 7, chased this crew down, and he went it on one with the leader at the age of 7. And obviously, he got his ass kicked in an instant because he a little boy. But this nigga stuck around with the crew because every single day he wanted to run the ones with this nigga. He was not gonna leave until he killed this nigga, and that's exactly what he does. But this nigga Askeladd, he noticed that, yo, this nigga is a certified crash out. He would do anything just for a chance to fight me. So he started using his crash out abilities to kill other people, and that's exactly what Thorfinn did. He was killing everybody in front of him. He did not give a fuck. All he cared about was getting revenge for his dad. So if you were in the way of him getting revenge for his dad, he was gonna murk you, and that's exactly what he did. And let's take it to this fight that he had against Thorkill. This nigga is a grown ass man, 6'5", 230 pounds, and this little boy, about 13 years old, 110 pounds, pulls up on him with 2 daggers, and he starts giving this man the work. This nigga Thorkill was surprised because he thought he could easily whoop this little boy's ass, but as he's seeing how agile and how this nigga's moving around, he starts to take him a little bit more serious. But it's already too late. This nigga Thorfinn took 2 of his fingers and he dipped out of there. He realized, yo, he not that strong to handle him. He got some IQ. He dipped out of there, but he had to get a lick in before he did. And when I saw that, I said, yo, this nigga Thorfinn different. He don't give a fuck. He's not scared if it's a grown man, if it's a 6'2" man, if this nigga brolic as fuck, he gonna fight you and he gonna whoop your ass because he wants revenge for his dad. And that's the YN mentality. All he got is a goal, and his goal is to kill someone, and he gonna murder anybody that's stopping him. And that's what I like. So he takes the crown as the biggest YN in anime. Alright, and these are the biggest YNs in animes in my opinion. If y'all enjoyed this video, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and comment down below who y'all think is the biggest YNs. But other than that, it's your boy Midnight, and I'm out. Peace out.